Hello again, everybody. I'm back at Targa Florio trying to beat my personal best lap time of a 44-minute 35.9, which I set in one of the Scania trucks. But this is the DEF truck, so I'm gonna try that. They're technically all the same trucks, nonetheless. I just thought it'd be fun to try different trucks. But yeah, I ended up failing hilariously, but it was still a fun lap, so hopefully you'll enjoy. Cold tires and everything. Let's go. Oh yeah, you can see the boost here, like it goes all the way up to 3.5 bar or something. Insane. Actually gonna start this second gear, let's see how this works. Just spins the tires. Still spinning the tires. You mostly use third and fourth gear in these. Anything else is... I mean, that's just to get going after you stop, really. Okay. A little mic check there because I wasn't sure if my mic was muted again. That happened to me yesterday, like I did an entire race with a muted mic, not even realizing. Oversteer? You do a lot of oversteering in these. I don't think they do that in the real ones, but... because these are based on the real ones. Then again, I haven't been watching those races that much, which I really should do, because they're interesting races. And this truck mod is... truck mod. Oh, there goes my bumper. This truck mod is from like the official esports series that the official Euro racing truck series hosted. Which I wish I knew about that, because I would have signed up for it. I would have loved to do some actual racing in these trucks. There was like an official game a few years back, but I tried driving it with the steering wheel and just... oh, second gear was not the gear to use there. Noted. I tried to drive it and I just... yeah, with the steering wheel it's just not the game for me. Well, yeah, I tried to shift into fifth gear, but of course we don't have the fifth, so... I think fourth gear is gonna be the gear around here. It is mostly everywhere. Not look up the tires, brake. Oh, nailed it. A little bit of oversteer there. And back into fourth. Look, building up over 3.5 bar of boost. That's pretty much your shift indicators when you see it reach max boost. And then it starts to drop off again, that's when you shift into the next gear. Still haven't learned the track, so there are a few of those sharp bends that sneak up on me. Massive oversteer going out of that turn. I'm pretty sure that if you knew what you were doing, you could drift these trucks pretty well. What's interesting about that one game that they made for these is it had this feature where you had like a reserve of water then you could use that water to spray on the tires to cool them down, which is something they do in real life too. And I think it would have been interesting if they could have managed to like add that to the truck mod in a set of course as well. Look at this. Can you imagine what a sight this would have been in real life? A massive truck going 100 miles through a small village. My clutch isn't set up properly, so sometimes I downshift just by like rev matching and shifting gears without using the clutch. Because the way the clutch pedal is set up is kind of awkward for me to clutch on the downshift. Oh, messed up big time. Pretty sure I murdered that one sign. Oh no. A little crunch there. I think we're fine. I should have turned damage off, like there's no way I'm gonna be able to go around this entire map without getting severe damage. Somehow. Look at this map though, it's just beautiful. It gets better every time I play it. Oh, another crunch. I'm not gonna have a bumper at the end of this day. I'm trying to brake very early just to not have to brake that hard, so A, I don't crash, but also B, I save the tires a little bit. I don't think we're even a quarter of the way into this circuit. It's more than like a road and a circuit, which, I mean, it makes sense because it is a public road that just closed for the race days. Oh, using a wrong gear there. I do mean public road, as in public road, not as in the Nordslife is a public road, because you can just pay a toll fee and drive on it. Like an actual public road. You do get the understeer in this truck very easy though, which, I mean, it's massive understeer, but it is also a massive truck. Oh, almost spinning out. Saved it. Missing the gear shifts, but oh well. It seems to me that you always have to like use one gear higher than what you really think you need. Which means that you're pretty much only in fourth gear all the time. And it does have a limiter, so you can't go above 160 or 100 miles. Oh, poop! I'm gonna be a bit sneaky and just take a shortcut there. That is the corner that always gets me though. Because that's a fast section, and I keep remembering that it's a fast section, and I can kind of be brave. But then I always forget about the slow corner after you get out of the sort of tree area. Also, since this map is like updated so frequently, it looks a tiny bit different every time you drive it. So it's kind of hard to remember it, but I don't know, I just need to drive it more often, really. Braking really early for this. Down into third. Oh, this is airprint. Okay. Look at that view. Oh. Is it a hairpin? No, but it's a sharp turn, right? Yeah. Not that sharp, but sharp enough that you have to be cautious. This is the sharp one. Now I remember. There's a really sharp turn over here somewhere, I think. We sort of go around this crest here. Not crest, but like hill area. And then when we come back around... Oh! That building's new. I don't think that building was there before. That's one of the new things from the new update. Yeah. Here it is, I think. Sort of like in this little... or notch, I don't know what you want to call it. Nope, it's not here either. That's right, I'm thinking of a really specific turn. And I'm like waiting to get to it, and then... Because I'm focused on that turn that I haven't reached yet, I keep like missing out on the turns that are right in front of me. I don't know what's going on in this corner, so I'm just gonna slow down. Can't see. Oh, that's a new building. Oh, don't go off the edge. Is this it? I think this is it. No, it's... Yeah, now I remember. Here it is. Right and left and then down the tiny little hill. Yep, this is the one I was talking about. And then I almost messed it up after we have been talking so much about it. Then over here, there's a right-hander here that's like a lot faster than it looks. I think at this one I'm going to be a bit cautious though, because I have cold tires, or not cold tires, I have old tires now, because yeah, this is the fast right-hander bit, remember now? Which means it won't be far until we start reaching some hairpins again. Like this one. Second gear is just not the gear for the hairpins. Just that you just immediately have to change this to third. Can I do a clutch click drift around here though? No, if I set it up like that, no. Oh, a little tap on the wall, but we're okay. I love the sound effect they made for this truck too. Authentic. Little air brake noises and everything. What car is that? Is that Fiat? Yep. Little Fiat 500 on the outside of the current. Oh! That is such a tight turn. Oh no. Ah, what a top. It's fine, we're fine, it's okay. I feel like you need to have like some proper bus driving skills to get around some of these parts. Oh, what a drift! You want to take like an... oh shit. Bumper's going red. Yeah, like you want to take a normal racing line. But the thing is, the truck is so wide compared to the track that you barely have any space to work with. So there isn't really any room to do a normal racing line. Oh, crap. That was dumb, but it was fun. Suddenly catching myself being like fully concentrated on trying to do well. There wasn't these many bushes last time I played, which I was on the old build of the map, and they just transformed the scenery so much. Oh, I remember this. What a drift. This truck is so fun. Oh, this is hairpin, yeah. Over a bridge. Yep. Okay, so there's like little bits like that I remember, and then there's a left here that's kind of deceiving, yeah. Okay, so this section I remember a little bit. And then there's, yeah, the corner around this hill cliff is really deceiving. You have to brake really early. Otherwise you just go slamming into that wall. Same with this left-hander and this around the hill. That's like one of the areas where the map creator had to recreate, because nowadays that turn isn't there, or it is, but it's sort of like an outpost or parking lot, something like that. And then what they did is they cut through the mountain there, so now the road goes past that little cliff, or through it actually, which I can't even begin to imagine how many hours of just research has gone into making this map so far. I mean, you see the modeling and everything, so he must have like spent 1,000 hours just making the map at this point. But that's not like included all the hours he spent trying to research all of the little areas and all the towns, because of course this track goes through several towns since it's like 70 something kilometers long. And yeah, I did remember to fuel up before I started. Oh, can't see those areas anymore because of the trees. What kind of trees are these? What, oranges? They look like fir trees. They're really like in neat rows and everything. Can't see anything. I tried to do like a clutch kick, but it didn't work. I do fully believe that doing the clutch kick and like just sort of drifting around the hairpins is the fastest way for these trucks. Damn it. The embarrassing thing is, I've been caught up with that turn so many times now. I should have been able to remember it. Well. Nearly spinning out, but I saved it. And this is a lot tighter than it looks, so you have to be careful. There we go. And this is a bit more open than it looks, so for a bit more speed than you think you can. Cut the crosshair. Yep, there you go. Like I said, there's little tidbits like that that I remember. Oh, and this tightens. Yes, I remembered something. Oh, a little frame starter, but okay. This is one of the more technical sections on this track. Lots of like tight corners like this. Clutch kick. Yes, but for once I was in too high of a gear. They're too low. I think there's like a wall on the right side, somewhere around here, where if you hit the wall, you fall through it, and then you're just like under the map. think this one, after the corner. Or maybe not that one, but one that's like that. Oh. Okay then. Can I even get around here? Ah, this is such a tight turn. There we go. That is the hairpiniest hairpin ever. Wow, look at this view. Ah, shit. Little bump, we're okay. It's better to just clutch kick than to downshift. Takes less time. Oh, maybe that wall is up here actually. I think it's that one. Or maybe the one that comes up now. Oh, yes! Ah, almost. What a transition though. Oh, I love this truck. Like, it's so weird because it weighs like 5 tons or something. Which is not that much for a truck, but it is a lot for any racing vehicle. But it's got like one of the most controllable oversteers ever. Yeah, I should be a little bit over halfway done now. We're sort of like on the return trip now. I do believe that if you get that line right, you'll actually have a jump there. A little bit of paint scraping away from the inside there, but it's fine, we're fine. The truck is still mechanically sound, I think. Short shift into fourth gear since we're going downhill anyways. Freaking extra early for the downhill. There we go. One day I will have like learned the entire track and I'll actually be driving something like this with absolute confidence. Oh, don't hit the barrier. Oh, almost. I saw it, there's like sneaking out of the bushes there, just lurking. So a few more corners, then I'll think we start going downhill again. And then we should be entering into one of the villages. Which I think was not completed. Or it was just like a barren wasteland. None of the buildings had any textures or anything like that last time. On the last build I drove on. It'll be interesting to see if he's done anything to the city. Oh no, wait, they had some textures, but not many. I don't know, I can't remember. Just focus on driving the big truck, you stupid. Ah! Yep, exactly, that's why. Focus so that doesn't happen. Okay, so they're still pretty much unpainted and all that, but oh, there's a few new trees. Almost messed it up. This one's easy to mess up though. Basically a hairpin within the city. No. A little tap on the boulder sent me wide. Okay, out of the village and back on the road. On the road again? Oh, that's a new road. A little side road there. I don't think that was there before. Maybe I was, and I just wasn't paying attention. Or maybe it's the guardrails. The guardrails sort of like highlighting where the road goes. I can imagine a few people driving this for the first time. They come to that point and they just like drive down that little side road instead because they don't know where they're supposed to go. Little wall tap. There's been a lot of those this lap. There's almost another one. Are we getting low on fuel? Oh, a little bit of oversteer on the braking there. A little oversteer on the corner exit there. You can see the sea on the right there already. Not from this angle, but if you look on the right, you can... if you look on the right, you'll see the Mediterranean Sea. And the track goes all the way down to like the beach or shore edge or the edge of the water thing, I don't know. The point where you almost get wet. And then it sort of like goes along the shoreline and then back to the start. Which, that's another thing I like about this map is you can see stuff that's like so far ahead and just know that in like 5 minutes you'll be over there. Oh, nice truck. Fellow trucker there, eh? Even the tire squeal on this truck sounds like a truck squeal. Truck squeal? Sure, whatever. It sounds like the... sounds like truck tires, like the classic... noise you get in various movies and stuff like that. This corner is deceptful. I don't know. Oh, this is looking nice. I think it's giving a few of the buildings here, new textures and stuff. Looking a lot better than last time. Oh, don't hit the people's house. Sorry. Can you imagine just like... the city wants to host a race and it's going to go through your backyard. You may get a truck in your living room, but we're willing to take that risk. Massive oversteer there. No worries. On iRacing, you'd just be instantly dead. Big rig Assetto Corsa, no such issue. There we are. So now we're on the final stretch. There's the Mediterranean Sea, I think. Oh shit. No, my engine. No. Oh, so I went through all of that, and then when I'm on the final stretch, I get distracted by the sea. I can't even coast enough to get to the finish line. That's a big fat L, that is. How long can I coast though? Like, it's not gonna be enough though, because there's gonna be an uphill and then I'm just gonna be stuck. Why didn't I turn damage off? Why? Like, I know how stupid I am. Why didn't I prevent my own stupidity from ruining my own lap time? Rookie mistake.